This is not an original, which is new for me. Usually I read original because I'm kind of selfish like that. This is by someone who inspired me, continues to inspire me. He is a poet, and he's touring around the world right now. He's a friend of mine. His name is Dan Smith. He is more commonly known as Listener. Familiar with that. This poem is about a woman in particular, but every woman out there at the same time. So, I think we all know this person. And I also think that sometimes poetry is in motion. And I think that God is in motion. And I think that the heart and love is in motion, because when you stagnate, you tend to rot. So, Cassie had mentioned to me earlier this week in class how she likes to dance to words, and there's no music to this, but I told her that I have a poem that kind of lends itself to this, and she read it, she heard it, and said she was all down for it, and I was like, all right, do your thing, and dang. So I'm kind of flimmy today, so it's going to happen. Right? All right?
Yes.
She's the kind of lady that calls everybody baby. Honey, sugar, sweetie, she's always making friends. It keeps us all locked outside with thick leather skin. It always starts with a smile. It's small and butter yellow, but easier than a handshake. She doesn't like hands touched. She tans a lot. Gets burnt a lot, smoking through the cartons, and gets put out so much she's considered a bargain. She was born on the 4th of July with a hand on her heart. Loves America and being patronized. No one ever told her to guard her heart. She was an angel. For Halloween once, but never again. And for Christmas every year, she's haunted by demons. They always tell her they love her. She used to believe in innocence until she lost it and spent a long summer riding the trains. She has cats and collector's plates to keep her sane, watching TV in her favorite chair, both of which are rented. She's alone and surrounds herself with loners. Her life is alone without anyone who will own her. Waiting for the night to sweep her off her feet while she mops up the bathroom floor, hoping for a winning ticket or a man to treat her right. But they're both a gamble, and she's been a loser all her life. And if she had a nickel for every time she's been punched, kicked, she'd put it together with her camel cash, try to buy some happiness. They always tell her they love her, and they take something from her. She showed me her dreams. They were crumpled up like leaves from holding on to, scattered in her shoebox coffin on the cardboard walls, covered in butterflies. She's got love in her heart for her babies, and hope in her mind for tomorrow, and blood on her hands when she sees, clinging to the last bit of time that's borrowed. But you never know where that heart has been, and you'll never know how hard it's been. I want to rip open my chest and let her in, but that won't fix what needs to mend. And she stands there, unlit cigarette in hand, filling up that empty hole with anything that'll pour. Insides hanging out like a flare. Warning. There's beauty in that pain. Can you see it? She's crashing through life with seatbelt hands, one accident away from a miracle. And there's an honesty there, but I can't take it all in. She hides the worst of her wrinkles. That's the ache you get when there's nowhere else to go. And she's got nowhere else to go. And she doesn't want to go there. So I promise I'll go with her.